That's what I want to do, mate. Bird. I got excited there for nothing. Never mind. Looks like we lost the other live, guys. If it's still showing, can someone go in the other live and tell them? Yeah, John. John, if the other live's still running and open, can you go in there and tell them, please, mate? that I've started another live. Jamie. Yeah, my reception just completely dropped out then. Vodafone must have had a fart a minute, basically. So my reception just dropped completely off. I've had a recast since as well. Give it time to sort itself out. My name is Jeff, I am back. Unfortunately the other live wouldn't come back, so I had to end that. It's really annoying, that was going off that live. Nick the Fish, welcome back, mate. That's well frustrating. We had nearly 200 people in here then. They decided to drop out. It's well frustrating, I've got to say. But never mind. We come back. Kojak, is the other one still running? Is the other one still running? I tell you what, give me 2 seconds. There you go, that should be in private now. That should have stopped it being visible. I should have sorted it out, Kojak. I should have sorted it out, my friend. You're looking for a grant. Unfortunately, that can't happen on there, I'm afraid, mate. You can't do that for YouTube. It's one of them things, I'm afraid, mate. I looked into that. Yeah, thanks for coming back, guys. 35 in the house from 170, so it's a bit different. But anyway, 43 in the house. Come on, people. Sorry about the dropout. My Vodafone decided to like completely leech all reception off of me. I had nothing for about 10 minutes. I had to like recast. I reset the rods. So they're all good. I thought I'd give it 5 minutes, see what happens. I couldn't resume that old live. It was totally dead, it wouldn't let me. It does happen, yeah. We come back, that's the main thing. It's a bit annoying though. I almost debated not bothering coming back, but I thought, no, I'll come back. See what happens. It's just frustrating, guys. It was a lovely live running then. And it's all had to start again. Well, this time it isn't very long, but we're still trying, that's the main thing. And birds are about again, aren't they? It's a Kojak. Hopefully the other live's gone out now. It shouldn't be showing the other live. Yeah, I had a £20 bass, mate. I put it back. Didn't bother getting a photo of it. Just chucked it back. You back to work? I'm back to work tomorrow, mate. Jensen, when did I start? About 3 years ago, mate, something like that. That's a bird. That's the sort of bite we want though. Did you hear the clicker going? They are so dumb, these birds, I'm telling you. That was a great clicker noise. I could hear the clicker quite vividly then. Wartime, welcome back. Welcome back everyone that's come back. Thanks for coming and thanks for smashing that like again. You're absolute legends. It's annoying, isn't it? That live wouldn't resume. Normally you can resume a live. I did everything possible to resume that live and that would not come back. So, never mind. It happens, guys. We best make another cup of tea, really, I reckon. We literally recast. The time that we were out, I recast the rods. One of them I put a bit of bait on, the other one I just sorted it out a bit. So we recast, so that's something. I did something whilst I was waiting for reception to come back. It seemed like my phone provider decided to have a moment and dropped out all signal. So that was nice of them for a minute. It's like something must have happened or something. At least we had a rechuck, so. Yeah, you know it. You know it, Grant. Lucas, welcome in, buddy. Is it, Tim Farris? Yeah, this is my second live, mate. The other one just dropped out, unfortunately, and it had like 230 odd likes, and it had 170 people in the building at the time. So it's a little bit frustrating, that was. I'm not going to lie. A little bit frustrated about YouTube there, but never mind. It wasn't YouTube so much, it was my phone provider. Completely bummed out on me then, so never mind. I'm fishing with pulley rigs with size 5.0 pennels with whiting on one rod as bait and stinky limpets on the other. Oh, that is frustrating, that is. That live was banging. But never mind. And there's the rods and reels I'm using there, mate. Kojak's just put up. Thank you all for joining once again. We're hoping to get one bite. We've literally had a couple of bites at the beginning of the session. I'm not sure if I lost a fish in the breaker. I still can't figure that one out. I don't know quite what happened there. Felt like it. And we haven't caught one basically. So that's the way it goes, isn't it? Yeah, we're back on another live, Alan, because the other one wouldn't resume, mate. My phone provider decided to get rid of all internet briefly, I think. Totally dropped out, mate. Never happens down here either, so that was weird. And we're back up to a good percentage now, so my phone provider must have had an issue back on their end, because that never normally happens, so. It gave us a chance to have a recast. We had a recast. So, happy days. It's just a little frustrating, that's all. We had a banging live going there. Yeah, it has been rough, Tim. Yeah, it's been a difficult tide, mate. I had to go down to one rod for a bit. It's been a tricky one, mate. It's been on the edge of the limits to be able to fish this beach, put it that way. Right on the edge, mate. I've got the kettle on, Pam, don't panic. Welcome back, Pam, thank you for joining again. I have got the kettle on, do not panic. Probably the last time this session, mind you, but we got it on. Let's get my head torch out. Want to make this cup of tea. You know it, Kodak, you know. It's such a shame because that live was kicking off, man. Yeah, it was a nice bass for George, yeah. Well, George donated me some stinkies, Nick. We've got them on the left-hand rod, mate. We had bites when we first started, when he first dropped them off, but I've not had any bites since. Stinky limpets. John Young, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining this second live of the day. The first one dropped out, which is really frustrating, but never mind. That's the way it works sometimes, unfortunately. And thanks everybody for joining the last live. We had 170 people when it dropped out, and we had 240 likes, I think it was. So, what an absolute shame. Never mind. Was it 241 likes? That's well frustrating. It doesn't matter though. That's just a number, man. People are coming back in, so it's just how many people we had in the room at the time. It's annoying, mate. You know what I mean? You drop out and everyone's gone, you know? I don't like it. Frustrates me, man. It's alright though. I suppose it's another live up, another bit of content. When you look at it like that, I suppose. Yeah, Grant, it's lovely, isn't it? I love the skies. I love the sky. That's one thing I love about fishing is you're looking up at the sky anyway. Looking at your rods. So you see all the clouds and that. I love it. Oh, there comes a dog. So aggressive. Why she speaks with dogs? I wonder they don't listen. Lovely cup of tea though, guys. It's a shame we've not had a fish. DD, I don't know. They might have done, Grant. They might be, yeah, it's the same one, dude. Them dogs, that's one of them's the one that pissed on my stuff. Yeah, that's the lovely lady that called me some beautiful names once on my life. It's a lovely lady, she's. Same person, yeah. Absolute stunner. Yep, the same one that let a dog just pee all over my stuff and watched it. Yeah, or definitely or, Patrick. Definitely or. 100% or. It didn't that time, it did another time. It didn't do it this time, it did it about a year and a half ago now. She let the dog pee all over my bivvy and all over my trolley. And when I had a word about it, I got called some rather fruitful names. So, she can basically do one, get out my zone. I ain't got time for that. Not her anyway. Get me a torch out, guys. Cool cat, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for joining my second live of the day where the other one dropped out. What British records? Mush. What British records are you talking about? There's nothing nice about British. No worries, KJ. Grant, it has been funny, mate. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, thanks for the sub, cool cat. Appreciate. Massively appreciate. We haven't caught fish, unfortunately, but we have been trying. Someone else fishing? No. Got someone else fishing. I'm gonna put his kettle away. Got my cup of tea, so. This is like last chance saloon right now, we are. Need to hurry up and give us a fish, it's just getting dark. Last chance saloon. I'm glad you're enjoying it though, Grant. That's what it's all about for me, man. As long as people are enjoying it. Got my light on. What got my light on for? Last Chance Charlie, yep. Yep, I've heard that one before, buddy. And when we don't catch a fish in England, we don't call it a skunk. We normally call it a blank. But I call it a Les Dawson, because a Les Dawson is a blankety blank. So it's a Les Dawson when we don't catch a fish. And it looks like we might get one today. We might have a Les Dawson. But never mind, that's the way fishing goes, isn't it? That's the way it goes. Oh, Geo, mate, it's absolutely fine. The weather's alright, bud. Welcome in, buddy. What's my favourite type of fishing? Just all of it. I just love all of it, Jensen. I'm not really fussed, mate. I love lure fishing. I absolutely love lure fishing. There's something about hitting, like bass fishing on baits. I don't mind doing it, but it's not in my top things to be doing. I would rather catch a bass on lures, trust me, all day long. So, but I love all fishing, mate. I love it all. I love the kayak when the weather's right. I love it all, bud. Carp fishing. I just love fishing, mate. Doesn't really matter what type of fishing. I literally live for it, brother. I literally live for fishing. I do nothing else but go fishing. My days of going out drinking and stuff are done, mate. I literally go fishing. I don't do all that going out anymore. I just literally, you find me here, mate, and that's it. Somewhere behind the rod. In the south coast of England. Andy Cole, nice one, brother. And hello to your granddaughter. Hope she's well, mate. Yeah, good luck with that. I struggled with fly fishing, but that will be something we'll be venturing back into. But don't tell Skeet, will you? It's all about Geo. It's all about the area you go. You need to go to a known area or find a good area for bass. It's got to be the right ground, man. To be fair, just find seagulls in the summer. Just find yourself seagulls, mate, and head towards them. Private Tom, how's it going, buddy? I mean, Alan, I found fly fishing very difficult. I tried doing it when I was wading, and the line when it's wet is not very easy. Like when it's in the water, so you might struggle on the kayak unless you got quite good at it, because you're going to be low down to the water compared to normal, you know, unless you can stand up in your kayak, of course. My 9-foot kayak isn't ideal for standing up in, that's why I don't do it. I can, but I don't. I've done it a couple of times, but not whilst live, stop that. I wouldn't know, Nick. I literally wouldn't know, mate. To be honest, £6 doesn't sound like that's that bad. I thought it'd be worse. I thought it'd be like £10 these days. It's been a long time, mate. I stopped drinking a few years back now. No good for me, that stuff. Welcome back, Alan. Sorry it's a different live, mate. Yeah, welcome back, mate. I had a bit of a dropout, George. No, George. No, mate. I don't know if I lost one in the roller earlier, or whether it is just the right lead getting pulled about. Felt like a fish, though, I won't lie. And no, George. It's amazing we haven't, mate. To be honest with you. I'm actually gobsmacked. But never mind. Andy, shut up, mate. I'll be replacing that in March. Trust me, I'm going to replace the whole rod. I've given up with that one. That one's going to be my casting practice rod, mate. We're going to try snapping it. That's what's going to happen with that one. We're going to try. We're not going to try snapping it, but we're going to go out and try some big old chucks. Just a lead and a Zeta. That's going to be my casting practice rod. You never know, the big eye might help for the line lift. The extra big eye, you never know. Might be a new thing. Might have started something. Well, hey ho, it's a shame the other live dropped out. We had 241 likes and about 170 people when it dropped out. That's a little bit annoying, I'm not going to lie. JD, welcome into the second live today, mate. I'm doing alright, mate, but we've had a Les Dawson, mate, a blankety blank. And I'm amazed. Sweet Sabine, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're well, sweet. Nice to see you. Hope you and the boys are doing good over in Holland. Yeah, the sea has flattened out a lot, yeah. I'm not going to admit we're not going to be live a huge amount longer, but I wanted to come live again to explain why my other live dropped out, and it's because my provider decided to not provide any internet for 10 minutes. Like I said, they must have had an outage or something, because that never happens. I mean, I had no reception hardly at all. I was struggling. I sent Kojak a message. It took about 5 minutes to send that. It was a nightmare. What's my favourite fish to eat, Jensen? I don't keep a lot of the fish I catch because I don't really like bass. I like lemon sole, to be honest with you, mate. Or just standard sole. I like sole or lemon sole. If it's a fish that you can catch in England, like, or cod or haddock generally, mate. I don't really eat a lot of fish. I do eat fish, but not I don't like bass. Not keen on bass. I don't mind it, I'm just not keen on it. It's not my go-to fish. I don't mind some others, like John Dory's nice. You got your halibut and that's always really tasty as well, things like that. But lemon sole's my favourite fish to eat, mate. There's your answer. No, I don't like bream. Oof. Nah, it's just not for me, man. Not my style of fish. Jan Backer, how's it going? Oh, we've got 79 people and 71 likes again, so thanks very much. It's going off again, guys. Second live and it's going off. Lemons. Love lemons, Patrick. It's not even a sole, is it, lemon sole? That's what they say. I don't think it's even a sole. Oh, that's what I heard. Well, that's what I read somewhere. Sweet to be, you don't have to do that, seriously. Thank you very much, sweet legend. Really don't expect that, sweet. Thank you very much. I haven't been very well, Andy, the last few days, mate. It's one of the reasons you haven't seen. Well, the weather's the main reason, but it's another reason I haven't really been too fussed about the weather, because I haven't been too well since about Tuesday or Wednesday. But I'm alright. Thank you so much, though, sweet. Appreciated. Absolute legend. I just hope the other live saved, actually, because it's got some funny bits on that one. I nearly set fire to myself. I saw it in my studio, so it must be. I managed to edit it, so it must be there. Yeah, it's definitely there. I don't know what I'm worrying about. What's the best time of year in fishing, in my opinion? Oof. Around about May time, when the rays come back in. When the rays are in numbers, when the undulate rays are around. Undulate rays are a big passion of mine. When it comes to fishing, I love rays. This year we're going to travel a little bit. Last year we were a bit lazy, we stayed local. This year we're going to do a bit more travelling. We're going to search for some rays this year. But the only rays that generally are about at the moment is thornbacks, and that's the least exciting ray for me, the thornback ray. Out of all the rays, that's the least exciting one out of all of them. I don't know why, it's because there's so many of them about. Yeah, Jay, I'll let you know when I do, mate. You have to come down for a session, mate. I've got 2 or 3 marks I want to try for the stingers. I also want to try for taupe this year. We're going to go and have a go for taupe off the beach. Patrick wants to have a go at that as well, so look, me and Patrick will probably go and have a go at that. For the taupe. Jensen, it'll be good, man. Honestly, I'll give it the right time. Give it a month or 2, mate, and the fish will start kicking off a bit more. Yeah, taupe, Grant, it's a type of shark. It's like a UK shark, a small shark species. It's got proper teeth. It's like if you've seen smooth rounds or gummy sharks, it's like they can be like 10 times the size of one of them. They go up to like £100, and they're like probably bigger, actually, a lot bigger, I should imagine. And they are vicious, mate. But I need to catch some fresh mackerel for that, really. And I'm hoping George from South Coast Bass Smash might be able to help me out when it comes to the taupe fishing there, because him and his brother have got a boat, and I've got my kayak. So between like George, hopefully, and myself, there might be a bit of fresh mackerel about. JD, so am I, mate. I'll let you know when I want to go, mate. Definitely. 100%, mate. 100%. We'll wait till the weather. We need the weather to be a bit more favourable for the rays, don't we? To make it worthwhile. I'd say another month, like end of next month sort of time, possibly. Go and have a look. Something like that. Fella, if you look back on my channel, Alan, I've got loads of sessions with smooth rounds on the kayak. We've had some bangers. To be honest, Jensen, this overcast is the perfect weather. If it's daytime fishing, you want overcast, and you want it from southwesterly wind directions. You want northwest round to southerly sort of direction. You want the wind. Depends what part of the country you're in there, doesn't it? That's a biggie on that one, really. for my local area. I want northwest. I basically want north to south, but I don't want any east involved, which we've got at the moment. Yeah, Alan, honestly, mate, there's some banging sessions, mate, on the kayak where we had rays, we had dogfish, we had congers, we had smooth hounds. We had some banging sessions, mate, all in one city. Bass. We had like one session where we caught so many different species. I've been kayak fishing for about 7 years now, and when I got into YouTube, I called myself Kayak Dangler because I expected to be doing a lot of kayaking. But it was shortly after joining YouTube, I was watching a lot of YouTubers beach fishing, and they were all doing really well. So I decided to get back on the beach, and I kind of can't help myself on the beach these days. I love it. But we do get on a kayak as well, obviously. Just not this time of year. I ain't got a dry suit, so. I don't go out in the cold time of year. It's dangerous. Skeet, welcome back, mate. What's the biggest fish that got away? Who knows, Jensen? It got away, buddy. A 300-pound mako off the beach, mate. I don't know, bud. I've probably had some monsters on that have got away in the past, mate. I've had some big smooth hounds take me into the groins before and lost them. I've lost a lot of good fish, mate. I lost a good conger here, I think, a couple of sessions ago. I reckon that was a good fish on the back of that wave. We've lost some good fish. It's hard to say unless you see them, isn't it? I've lost some good ones when carp fishing that I've seen. Get them all up at the net and they take off again and ping the hook. I've seen that sort of. I've seen them then. No worries, Kojak. We won't be live a massive amount longer, I'm not going to lie. Just getting on, and I need to get ready for work in the morning, but... And the tide's now, what, 2 hours after high tide? Coming up to it, yeah. It's a shame, really. We've had Stinky Limpy off George. We've had whiting baits on. We had a bite straight away, like as soon as we cast the stinkers out, and ever since it's we've not had a bite really. Other than that occurrence in the breaker, I'm not sure what that was all about. Peyton, welcome in, buddy. We're blanking is how we're doing, mate. But this is my second live. The other one, I'm gutted the other one dropped out. We had 241 likes on it. Absolutely gutted, mate. Never mind. My phone provider decided to poop itself for 10 minutes. Well, Patrick, I had a bite on it like straight away, literally after casting out. It's been a tough time, Peyton. It's been a tough time, mate. It's been a tough tide, buddy. It's been pretty strong. It's been right on the edge of not being able to fish it recently. It was right on the limit of not being able to fish it. So we've done well to survive as long as we have. Which has got to be 4.5 hours now plus in total. No, Grant, I'm just doing what I do, mate. Just love my fishing, mate. And to be honest with you, you lot are the legends, because 4.3 it was, 5.3, Patrick. You guys are the legends, because if you guys weren't here, I wouldn't stay fishing as long as I do. So it's down to you lot that I fish longer now. I used to fish for a couple of hours, get bored and give up if I wasn't catching fish. Now, because of you lot are there in the chat, I can stay going for hours, basically, literally hours, because I've got something to do. I'm not bored anymore, so it really helps my fishing out, you guys being here, massively. Otherwise I wouldn't do a third. I would do about a third of the amount of fishing I do now if it wasn't for going live all the time. Seriously. And it wouldn't make me go fishing more often, it just makes me fish longer. That's all it is. It just makes me fish longer, guys. Because I'm not bored on my own. Yeah, you do, Michael. It's a massive difference, mate. I ain't even joking. It makes a huge difference, dude. From me wanting to stay here for 5-6 hours without catching a fish. I wouldn't want to do that if I was on my own. I get so bored after a couple of hours. That's why I like the kayaking and stuff, because you keep active. You're always active, you know. And the wading. That's why I like the wading with the lures, because you're always active. I'm glad you love watching, mate. That's what it's all about for me, that people want to watch. I started it at, what was the time? I can't think, mate. I was here about 12:30. Is it 12:30? I think I started, something like that. Yeah, Grant, we do. There's a lovely bunch of people coming. And at least you had a doggy, mate. I've had nothing. I had a bite at first, but nothing since. At least you had a doggy, mate. We are using big hooks though, big 6.0s. So I'm not really surprised. I need to strip a rig off actually. They're a tricky thing to take off, the old limps, though, I have to tell you. They are a tricky old item to get off when you've elasticated them on like I have. I was hoping for that last minute fish, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I recast just after my dropout, so we've been out there for 40 minutes. But the baits came in absolutely lovely, but I refreshed the old stinky one and I retied the whiting one. So they were both good still. So we've got 2 good baits out there still. These are a pain in the backside to get off the rig, so you got to put so much elastic on them. And that chopping the rig, that's a bit of a mare, this is. I've done it though, sort of. Margaret, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Ryan, thanks for joining, buddy. If any of you were involved in the first live, I do apologise, my phone provider dropped out. So if you're in my first live and wonder where I went, that's what happened, guys. I do apologise about that. Not a lot I can do about that, I'm afraid. Is your caps lock stuck? Is your there's no need to shout, buddy. Oh, definitely, mate. Adios, amigo. Definitely. 100%. Yeah, that's because I've left it open to I haven't done it subscriber only mode. That's why, bud. And people wonder why I do it. That's alright, we don't make too much of a fuss about it here anymore. I used to make quite a fuss about that sort of behaviour, but not anymore. As the song says, I've got the power. You know what I mean? I've got the button, I'm alright. No need to get bothered by it. Just another view at the end of the day. Thank you very much. Get out. What would I have with it, Jensen? I'd just cook it with some steamed vegetables and some nice mashed potato, probably, mate. That's probably what I'd do, mate. To be honest with you, I'd keep it really simple. Steamed veg, mashed potato. And I'd pan fry it. Delicious, mate. Bit of black pepper, a bit of salt, bit of lemon. Lovely. Hung, welcome. How's it going, bud? I'm doing alright. Welcome in, buddy. Well, you're joining at the end of the live now, but welcome in, pal. We're going to be reeling in the right and rod shortly and packing that one up. This is the second live. Unfortunately, the first one dropped out. Bundling all the rubbish together that we created. It's all nicely together. Plus the other bits of plastic we caught. We'll take that and dispose of all that. Michael, thank you for joining, mate. I'm not going to be live much longer anyway, so thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you, mate. You're absolute legend. I appreciate to all the donators. Sorry I've lost that last live, but unfortunately that's the way it goes. I'm doing YouTube, unfortunately. It happens. Nothing we can really do about that. The live's still there. It'll still be posted up when I'm finished. Yeah, man. It's been good. We've got 65 in the house and 84 likes on the second live. Only been live 49 minutes. That's amazing. Thank you very much. But we are 2 hours behind high tide, so I'm going to reel that right and rod in and start packing up, I think. I'm walking along, is there? No. Dirty fluff wads. It's a fluffy weed. It's horrible. Lovely. Another piece of plastic or something. Absolutely fabulous. Oh no, that looks like a butt wipe, man. Disgusting. Get off. There you go, that's why we weren't getting bites, guys, because we were just fishing with a big piece of butt wipe or something on the end of our line. Fabulous. You gotta love the local water authorities for dumping it all in our water. Absolutely amazing. Cheers, guys. Yeah, I used to love that show as well. That's when I used to watch TV. I wouldn't watch telly now. No chance. All I watched is fishing. If I ain't fishing, I'm watching fishing. That's all I ever do. Literally. Can't get enough of it. Or sorry, working as well. I'm a roofer as well, obviously, so I'm working in the day, fishing in the night. And that's all I do. Do it or watch it. One or the other. Absolutely obsessed by it. Come on, the other rod, get an absolute stonker bass on it. This one in, and I'll say goodbye. Unfortunately, we've got a checkbook and pen. Never mind, can't win them all, guys. George caught all the bass today. He caught all the bass in the whole of Sussex. What we picked up this time? A bit of plastic, a bit of poo bag. What have we got this time then? Oh, a bit of weed on your lead or not? That's what we got right away. Always get that off, never let that dry on there. That's a nightmare once that dries on there. Always get your weed off your leader at the end of a session. The old fox is going to love it when he gets around here in a bit. There's loads of limb getting stuff on the deck for him. He's absolutely going to love it. I'm looking forward to getting home, washing the kit, having a shower, making a bit of scran. Looking forward to that, like I say. I'll just pack this in the rod rest away, and whilst I'm clearing that rig, I'll say goodbye, guys. Yeah, but thanks to everyone for joining today. It's been amazing. We had 2 lives. The first one was absolutely kicking off. Then it dropped out, unfortunately, but a lot of you come back, so thanks very much. Legends. One thing I will be getting, I'll tell you what, with the recent donations, I'll be buying another pair of padded rod bags, because these are crap. That's what I'll be getting, some rod bags, because they are awful. That's what happens when you buy a cheaper rod though. They're a lot cheaper than some of the other brands, or their own brand, so you don't get such nice bags with them. Sweaty bit of plastic I caught. Right. I'm going to take my head torch off so I can talk to you lot quick. Get on this lowest setting. Otherwise you'll blind everyone. Right guys. Thank you all for the very kind donations today. You're absolute legends. We've tried. We've had a Les Dawson, unfortunately. Thank you everyone for joining both lives. The other live was kicking off. I do apologise how that dropped out, because that's well annoying. We lost a banger of a live there, but it's still there. I just got to I'm just gutted it dropped out. But everybody, thank you for joining. You were absolute legends. We will be fishing this week because the tides work after work. So at some point this week, if the weather permits, we'll be fishing, but the weather's not looking good. This has been Kayak Dangler. Thank you for joining once again. The second live. Until next time, people, have a great week. Catch you later, man. Oh.